I'm Davey. I'm awesome. Welcome to the Comic Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, there aren't any monsters that are good at math. Unless you count Dracula. So, kicking off this week's Comic Corner with last week's Comic Corner, vampire dad jokes. My brother Josh, the film bestie, kicked it off with Spam quesadilla. Ew. Now a sardine quesadilla. Yummy.
Ew.
What the hell is with you and sardines? Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, never liked Bobby Lashley. Like I said, I did in the beginning, but it got old quick and he's never reinvented himself. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, how dare you tell vampire jokes? Vampires are my thing. My thing! No, they're not. Zombies are your thing. Vampires have always been my thing. Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, why don't vampires get invited to parties? They're a pain in the neck. Why did the vampire go to the doctor? It was coughing. Then Jay McCool commented, what cause would you have for a spam quesadilla? Well, because I'm white trash. Then Jay McCool commented, I don't like Nutella either. I just don't hate it as much as you do. Well, look at you. I hate Nutella. I hate that it exists. I hate that it plagues this country. I hate that so many people want to sit there and go, how can you not like Nutella? To me, that's like saying, how can you not like bamboo spears shoved into your fingernails? I think I would enjoy that more than Nutella. Then, Jay McCool commented, what's a vampire's favorite candy? Suckers. You know Dr. Frankenstein's favorite part of his company? Human resources. Then on my Davey's Awesome Stories, Halloween do's and don'ts. My brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, plastic butt? That'd be wild to see. They make those. I'm sure you know, you frequent those shops. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, you wanted to give out candy. Wouldn't let me steal the candy from losers, mama's boy. Well, excuse me, Josh, for not wanting you to go out there, attempt to steal these kids' candy, and get beat up by the kids again.
You shut up!
Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, I want to go trick-or-treating. Will you take me trick-or-treating, awesome bro? And a new commenter replied to him, Sweet Tooth Sovereign, said, I wouldn't. Neither will I. Like I said, last time I took him trick-or-treating, it didn't work out very well. Those kids beat the crap out of him. Then Nicky B. Jammin commented, that sucks they have to have special color bucket. I'd be one of those angry autistic kids with the dirty look on my face the whole time. The Sven Gully Show, classic horror movies, on MeTV is jumping lately Saturday nights, especially during the month of October. To both of those things, I imagine so. Imagine they're playing a lot of horror movies, and yeah, I just imagine that would suck for an autistic kid. Like, don't single them out. Daniel DeLeon replied to Nicky B. Jammin, yeah, I used to own those special color buckets when I went trick-or-treating, but now they stopped selling them in stores. No, they didn't. Then Daniel DeLeon, 69, made his own comment when he commented, yeah, I'm not one of those people who thinks there's going to be razor blades in my candy. Most people nowadays do realize it's crap. But when I was a kid, we believed what we were told, and we actually did worry about it. I wouldn't say like we stressed over it, but we were like, oh, there could be. Then Daniel DeLeon, 69, commented, who the heck is giving out healthy snacks on Halloween? That's just stupid. It is, but who's doing it? A lot of people. Not like an insane amount, but my kids will come home and in each one of their buckets or pillowcases, whatever they use that year, there's going to be a few healthy snacks. And it's a letdown. Again, it's like saying, here, you throw this away. Then Jay McCool commented, I gotta agree, don't make the kids single themselves out. That's all I'm saying. If they're weird and awkward and don't say trick or treat, just grow up and give them the candy anyway. But don't make them announce to everybody around them, hey, I'm autistic. You know what the director of The Mummy said after his final scene? That's a wrap. Then going back to, I wouldn't say an old Davey's Awesome Food, the one I did last week for the McDonald's Chicken Big Mac. New commenter Eddie Jetty commented, it's a giant chicken nugget burger, lol. And that is brilliant. The police issued a warrant for the Invisible Man. The warrant was for a failure to appear. Then on my Davies Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed the 5th season of Dark Side of the Ring, Daniel DeLeon69 commented, "Yeah, I agree. Dark Side of the Ring Season 5 wasn't good to watch." How do you agree with me when that's not what I said? Then new commenter, and forgive me if I say your name wrong, I'm bad with pronouncing names, Nick Atmacombe commented, "Yo, I found this season the same. Earthquake and Harley Race episodes were very good. It was hard to feel a lot of sympathy for Buff or Beefcake. Beefcake, I'll say, the thing about his face getting smashed, okay, felt some sympathy there. Buff, I felt no sympathy watching because he was such a piece of garbage." Then Jay McCool commented, "Yeah, this season felt like they were running out of ideas, which is crazy because there's so much more they could do, like the Bret Hart / Goldberg story or the British Bulldog. I wouldn't mind seeing the British Bulldog one. The Bret Hart Goldberg thing, I don't think that's going to happen unless Bret Hart's completely not in it, because apparently he's not happy with how they did the Montreal Screwjob episode, even though I thought they made him look like the victim. But I don't know. I've heard the story so much. That's another one I'm kind of going like, okay, we get it. He kicked you in the head, and you're bitter about it. And I understand why you're bitter, but what else is there to say about it? Apparently, season 6 is in the works, so we'll see what they come up with. But hopefully it was better than this season. You know what Dr. Frankenstein said when the bride of Frankenstein spit on him? "It's alive! Ah!" Then on this week's Davies Awesome Food, when I reviewed the Wendy's Krabby Patty collab meal, new commenter Gus commented, "Here's an idea. Review real food." Nah. My brother Josh, the film bestie, responded to this. "If a Frosty ain't real food, I don't want to live in this world." Amen, brother. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, made his own comment. "Disappointing. I was hoping it was made of SpongeBob or Patrick." Well, no. Later I did take a bite and go, "Is this a burger?" And I was hoping it would say, "No, this is Patrick," but it didn't. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "What did SpongeBob say to the Krabby Patty? Pleased to eat you." At Wendy's, I asked the lady in the drive-thru if I could get a round burger patty, and she was like, "No, sorry, we don't cut corners here." Why did Patrick take a shovel to the Krusty Krab? Because SpongeBob told him to dig in. Why do you never hear jokes about drinking straws? Because they all suck. A blind man walked into a bar and ordered a whiskey neat. The bartender said, "Sir, this is Wendy's." Why does Mr. Krabs never give to charity? He's a shellfish penny pincher. And then my son, who has his own YouTube channel you could subscribe to, Samak943 commented, "I tried it. It was really disappointing. It should taste like crab." Sam, for that to happen, they'd have to, make a patty out of crab. And as good as that sounds, that would be expensive. Crab's not cheap. Unless they used imitation crab, which in that case, it'd be cheaper, but it would be disgusting. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, "Yeah, to be honest with you, I heard a lot of people tried the Wendy's Krabby Patty collab meal, and they said it was pretty disappointing." Yeah, pretty much everybody was disappointed by it, because it's just a burger. Nothing special. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, "I don't know who thought adding the Krabby Patty meal in a Wendy's restaurant was a good idea." Well, I will give them this. It was a good idea. I'm sure they've made a ton of sales off of it. Then Jay McCool commented, "Yeah, just a burger. Nothing special. And the Frosty wasn't very flavorful. I wouldn't say my dreams were crushed, but disappointing." Well, fine, Jay. Maybe you never dared to dream of an actual Krabby Patty. Maybe it never occurred to you that of all the Frosty flavors they've come out with, pineapple would be amazing. And then when that finally happened, you found that it was just a burger and a flavorless Frosty. And it almost made you wonder, why do you keep going? Why try? But don't worry, because in a situation like that, you pick yourself up. You move on. And you think that someday, somewhere, maybe like Bubblegum Shrimp Company or something, they will come up with a real Krabby Patty that will be amazing. And somebody, someday, sometime, might come up with a Frosty with a pineapple face, punches you in the face Like the pineapple Pepsi versus you having to stir and stir and stir just to get a little taste. I will keep pursuing these dreams, Jay. I will. You know how the Wolfman makes gravy? He starts with a roo. Then on the Brothers Not Lovers Halloween movie review for the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Daniel Daly on 69 commented, I completely forgot this movie even existed when I watched it for the first time. How'd you forget it existed when you watched it? Like, were you in the middle of watching the movie, blacked out, and went, oh yeah! Then Daniel Daly on 69 commented, yeah, I could tell why a lot of people said this movie sucks, because it's nothing like from the TV show. Well, two things wrong with that. Number one, this movie didn't suck. The TV show sucked. Number two, it's ridiculous to say that this sucked because it's not like the TV show when this came first. Then Nicky B. Jammin commented, I forgot about Cobra Kai. How many seasons were there? 6. And they're coming out with one more. That's going to be the final season, and then they're going to end it overall with a movie. At least that's what they're telling us. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, I don't remember filming this. You roofie me? No, you drank an entire bottle of sake. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, she looks like the girl from The Core. For God's sakes, it's Hilary Swank, dude! Then Jay McCool commented, exactly how do you use the line, I don't see you killing any vampires? Many different ways. It's just one of those things you watch a movie and some line sticks in your head and you start using it in your normal dialogue. For example, that. I'll be sitting there frustrated about, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and I don't see you out there killing any vampires. Then Jay McCool commented, I get the Los Lothos thing, and I'm dying laughing. Hey, you gotta watch out for Los Lothos. They got a short circuit. Then Jay McCool commented, now why the film bestie hating on Tori? She knows what she did. Then Jay McCool commented, I've heard of this movie, but I didn't check it out because I thought it was like the TV show, which I don't like. But now that I've seen this review, I want to see it. Looks funny. Last I checked, it's on Paramount. You know what kind of music the Phantom of the Opera likes? Sheet music. And then the final video to be commented on this week, a much older Brothers Not Lovers Halloween review that we did a couple of years ago. I'm imagining he went to go check it out because I made a playlist for the Brothers Not Lovers Halloween movies. But the Halloween reviewed Sleepaway Camp. One of my favorite movies of all time, and his too. Jay McCool commented, Skittles in the M&Ms? That's diabolical. Then Jay McCool commented, I'm dying laughing. Did your wife really react that way? Yeah, she did. Like I said in the review, I got her to watch the movie, and throughout it, she was so freaking snobby that she figured out from the beginning who the killer was. Kept saying, like, this is not a good twist. I already know. I'm so good at this. And I kept telling her, that's not the twist. And then when we got to the twist, that was her reaction. She looked at it and went, that's a penis! Then Jay McCool commented, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. When are you guys going to do the others? In the review, we did mention this was a redo. We did the first 3 Sleepaway Camp movies way back when we very first started, and we were basically doing everything in one video. The How Dare Yous, the Reelies, our little bits, putting them all in one video. Not to mention we didn't have any clips. And then I took all of those off, and we wanted to get Sleepaway Camp up there. The first movie we reviewed with clips and by itself was actually Return to Sleepaway Camp. So we had gotten through all 4 of them, and we do plan to eventually do number 2 and 3. We just got so many things we want to review, and so little time. I was going to make a pun about the creature from the Black Lagoon, but I'm afraid it might be a little fishy.
That's funny.
So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications for when I post the videos. And leave a comment I can respond to in my next Comic Corner. Love you guys.